He also went on to say they are punishing her before conviction. She has never been held liable in a civil suit, never been convicted of a crime. She is not Jeffrey Epstein. Like, Geraldo occasionally seems more reasonable. He'll be on the 5 and he'll be the one saying something reasonable or whatever, and he'll get attacked. But you can't listen to all of these women, so many women talking about what Maxwell did to them to say, come on, she's never been held liable. Like, come on, you don't have to listen to any of that. No, this is Cosby territory. Dozens of women. Dozens.
This goes back.
Go on.
Don't go, because then I'll remember. Go, finish.
Okay, yeah, like, I know that it's totally cool on the news that if just one woman gives incredibly specific details about her rape, no, you should automatically not trust that. But, like, I thought we'd reached the point where when it's a packed courtroom of women, you're supposed to take it seriously, but not even that. Like, again, this isn't cancel culture, but, like, how is Geraldo not, like, in any kind of trouble for this? Sort of, he's directly implying on the most watched show in the news that all of these women are lying, fundamentally, about what Maxwell did to them. And it's just totally cool. It's just commentary, I guess.
Just say it. Why not? That was the thought. So the justice system. So when Roger Stone went on Hannity's show 2 nights ago or last night, whenever the hell it was, when he goes on his show and then starts questioning the justice system because of what happened to him, because he was caught up in it and caught for the crimes that he did commit. And then Geraldo's upset because someone else get caught up in the crimes they commit. They start questioning the justice system. She's never committed a crime. You got to keep her in jail indefinitely. This is such a violation of her rights. This isn't the first time this has happened to someone. Are you kidding me? That someone's held in jail when they didn't have a previous record, held indefinitely, or a bail is set that they can't post, or a bail is not set at all. That happens all the time. There's groups that fight against having this cash bail system because of how it exploits certain people.
Yeah.
But they've never brought that up because it's never affected them. Now that their money can't get them out of the situation like it always has, now it's, oh my God, can you believe this justice system is not treating rich people better than everyone else? This is a violation of our rights. That's how it works.
Well, JR, you talk about how the justice system obviously has different tiers for different levels of people. AOC was also making that case in response to the news that Maxwell proposed that she should serve the next year, by the way, because her trial's until next July, in a luxury Manhattan hotel. AOC tweeted, "See, the rich make the case for prison abolition for themselves all the time and often get it, including for systemic violence, yet are never deemed radical. It's only radical left when we ask our legal system to treat normal people I think that's 10,000th of the way it treats the wealthy." 100%. And by the way, how perfect that she wants to serve it out in a luxury hotel when Epstein got to be in this like sort of nice place and he could leave sometimes when he wanted to. Like, she wants the same treatment that Jeffrey Epstein got. Presumably not the treatment he got at the very end, I would assume. But the same treatment in terms of, like, I don't want prison for me. All I did was, I'm alleged to have raped a bunch of people. Prison for a year? Not those prisons. Well, yeah, maybe think about that. Like, beforehand. Maybe don't treat those people so barbarically, considering the things that you've done for decades to earn your spot there.
It's tiring. And then to have these discussions and disagreements, and you have to continue them as if someone doesn't get what you're talking. It's so weird. Why do we have to say, hey, so an accused child rapist whose partner died in prison after all the things that were obviously proven years before that he did and got away with earlier has to actually stay in prison because we need to find out the extent of which of the things that they did to get this thing called justice that we preach about so much in this country.
Yeah. 100%.
So again, it refers back to things you talked about earlier. The celebration of the country and this pride in our flag. Don't you ever kneel. Put your flag up. Be proud of our country. Celebrate it. We just crossed 4th of July. But we want our justice system to let an accused child rapist off?
Yeah.
To flee the country? Is that worth celebrating in this country? Come on, man.
Yeah. We obviously need to reform police, get rid of the private prisons and all that. Treat people humanely. That would be nice. Doesn't mean that you get to leave when you have millions of dollars stashed away in foreign bank accounts. Like, doesn't mean you get to just run and disappear. There are still so many people I watched the recent documentary about Jeffrey Epstein, and they interview a number of the women, and they say, like, we thought that we had gotten justice, but then when he died, like, it felt like it had been taken away from us. Well, maybe this is an opportunity for them to get a little bit of that justice. And the idea that she could end up fleeing and just live out the rest of her life, God knows where, no, that's not justice.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.